Welcome to GLW Perimeter. I am Weekly as Death.
You almost hesitated on that one.
I did.
I'm sorry.
To my right is...
Lionel, as always.
Oh, you're not going to introduce me?
Okay, to my left.
Nah. We moving on. You don't need to know me. No, I guess I don't need to be introduced. All right. What's first on the list?
I'll remember that for your next opening.
Mm-hmm.
So just kind of let everyone know before we just jump into it. Today, we're actually going to talk about the game rewards on top of everything else. But we'll kind of talk about that towards the end.
We're just furious about the game rewards.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Oh, my God. I'd punch you right now.
Okay, a lot towards the game of the year, but not so much when it comes to a couple of the other things. Yeah. A little annoyed about a couple of things, but...
Whoever is watching this right now, please comment below. What, if you've even seen the reward, what do you think should have been the game of the year?
Doom Eternal, honestly. That's my opinion, but we all have our own.
Well... For Xbox, yes, but for two guys that have played both consoles, Ghosts. I'm sorry.
I thought you said Final Fantasy.
I said Final Fantasy. He thinks it's Ghosts, and you didn't even finish the game, so I don't know where you're getting all this excitement for the game.
I've seen fight videos and everything.
You want to give
from
a game
people,
an award without fully playing it? What are you, the Game Awards?
No. No.
What are you, IGN?
Hell no. I don't even want their job.
Okay, what is the first topic?
Okay, so we'll talk about anime.
Yeah. First one, I'm Standing on a Million Lives. This episode's title was called Majin Forever.
So, I saw bits and pieces on this. So
me and Ghostplay were confused with what we were watching.
The very beginning was confusing because I looked up from doing dishes and I was just kind of like, wait.
Basically, the very beginning was a whole Sailor Moon magical girl parody that I kept questioning myself: is this the same anime?
We checked the title like 3 or 4 times.
Exactly, they went all hard, like they an intro and everything. I'm like, what is happening? This is an alternate universe, is it? I mean, my God.
And it really does look like a Sailor Moon ripoff because I kept thinking like, hey, that's Sailor with like the purple hair.
Yeah. Well, she had blonde hair.
Yeah, that's true. But her outfit did match.
Yeah, this is true. I can't really say much on that one.
Yeah.
But, that was the whole beginning intro, and then it went back to normal. It was because it was a flashback of one of the characters.
Yeah, it was mostly a story about the, not the wizard girl, the magic girl.
But they're all kind of wizards.
Yeah.
Oh, the purple hair one.
Yes.
The one with glasses.
It's more. It's more of explaining more of where this obsession comes from with her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did get to find out who died from the last episode's cliffhanger.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, we thought it was the guy, but it was the warrior girl.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
And you guys said it was one of you two that said
I thought the warrior girl was gonna be the one to pull through.
Yeah. Guess you were wrong there.
I have my hopes, okay? Can a guy dream?
No.
Practically almost everybody died. We saw
almost did, yes, they almost did die, yes.
The wizard girl, she fell in the lake, she died. The guy got eaten by a worm.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was pretty bad on his end.
Yeah. But this episode was mostly about the purple hair girl.
Yeah, we finally kind of got a background on her since we already kind of knew the other three.
She was a little strange with like the whole.
I was still confused about the new. I was confused about the new character. Like she knew she was a player, but like she didn't really explain like who she was overall.
I think she's a player too.
Well, she already asked him that. She asked him, "Are you a player too?" And she said no.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I probably didn't. I didn't catch that.
But in the intro, there is 2 other people, so maybe they might be people from this world that's joining the team.
Yeah, and now there's some clarity on how the world is.
Yeah, and now the biggest question has been looming through the entire, like, I'm assuming first half of the season, about the world, if it was a conversation, if the world was an actual video game virtual world, or if it was a reality. And yep, just like the game master could explain, it's a parallel world of Earth, which is Earth is the same Earth but in a different way.
Yeah.
I think it was like in a world where like it was like a 4.6 billion years ago. So it hasn't really developed that much.
Yeah.
But it has come to the realization to our main character that basically all these people he's been killing are actual real people, and there will be consequences later on.
And now he's thinking about the consequences.
Yeah, now it's gonna eat him alive. Eat him alive.
Yeah.
That was very surprising.
Oh yeah. Well, that's pretty much all we got on.
Yeah, no, I mean that was it.
Next up we got Noblest. This title of the episode's called Dangerous Man. Anything?
Yeah.
I mean, weren't you watching with us?
I was watching it. I was kind of thinking about the title.
I kept track of the titles this time.
Hey.
Every time
I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining.
The title. I was like, all right, I got to hurry up and get the title written down. And then I was like, all right, I got the title. We're good.
No, I'm not complaining. It would just I had to think about that one for a minute.
Yeah.
This episode actually wasn't that bad because I don't know.
I do like the little arc about the humans with like M21, like him getting injured.
Yeah, because then it kind of opened the eyes of the other two that's with the group now. It's just like, this isn't just going to be something that you could just kind of, just thinking your skills are good enough kind of thing.
Yeah.
Honestly, the only thing this episode solidified that I just like Frankenstein more and more.
Yeah. I wish by this point, though, his spirit actually have like a real form.
At this point, I think this is what it's going to look like from now on. I'm not expecting it to change anytime any soon.
No, I'm not either.
Though, from the last time we saw him fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely more powerful.
Because he was like, I can finally let loose.
Yeah.
So.
And this new guy wanted to marry, oh my God, what's her name?
Saria.
Yeah.
He wanted to marry her, and he apparently hates humans, and he got his ass fucking whooped by Frankenstein, who is a human.
Yeah. That was funny. I'm sorry, that was funny. You hate a particular race, and you got destroyed. Well, I wouldn't really say destroyed, but he got... He definitely got...
He got destroyed.
He wasn't going all out like he was, because he was letting his emotions tied in with him, but... Yeah, he was just played with Frankenstein.
Yeah.
And then it just came to a release. It just towards the end, it came to the it came to trying to, instead of trying to force her to come back to him, it just came to he had to use their Lord's orders that she has to come back.
Yeah. Now we know the Lord has different goals, like if she's thinking about the other Lord's brother.
Because that was like a full flashback past.
Yeah.
So she's the new one, and apparently she wants something with her. Which I guess now that I think about it, I think the reason she wanted to ring is to bring Raziel. Like she wants to bring him mostly. So she's kind of like setting up a trap for Raziel. Yeah, that's what she's been hoping for this entire time. Like maybe by bringing her, Raziel will actually come back.
Yeah.
And that is exactly what's happening. Like, they're going to go back, try to get her back.
Yeah. I don't know. It would be kind of interesting to see what happens because it does feel like something more major is actually going to come.
Well, I think there's going to be more epic battles with Frankenstein because there was in the episode that his whole deal with his master has now been lifted.
Yeah.
Next.
We got Boruto. This episode's called the Iron Wall Sensor System.
Yes, their new security system.
What do you guys think of that? I don't really know much of Indo. I know that she's the mind ninja.
Yeah, like
you mean Ino?
Ino, yes. Sorry.
Okay.
Well, like other than that, it's like that's all we really seen up to this point because we really didn't know about the whole security system until now.
Well, it's a kind of like a replica of what they used in the Great War, like the whole sphere and everything. It's basically the same concept. It's just they're taking it to
digital era,
basically, with their new village security system, just to alert of any intruders.
Which it kind of worked. It was just the.
It kind of worked until the kids had to save their asses again and try to figure out the glitch in the system.
Well, there was one guy that you hated because he can copy chakra, and they didn't really detect that. And you were saying like that's a bullshit ability, weren't you?
No, I was saying that the system's a good idea, but it.
Sorry.
No. Apologize to everybody else. But no, I was just saying the system is there.
Yeah.
And it's a great idea, but unless someone was actually come up with the ability to like coat their chakra in a way, it's like it really wouldn't work.
Yeah.
I literally said that at the beginning of the episode. It's like, oh, this system's no, but what if there's a guy that is able to infiltrate and seem normal?
Well, yeah, and I was agreeing with you. It's just like, unless someone actually came up with a way to do that, it's like, it's a great system, but it's like, we don't really know anyone that can do that just yet until...
I still feel like it's
in
going
the exact same episode.
I still feel like it's going to fail, especially because the intro doesn't help that what is to come, because the intro is usually right.
Which you were excited for because the dude actually has color to him now.
Yeah, because, well, during this entire time, he's just been a shadow.
Yeah.
And now they're actually showing his face and all. But
you were saying the next arc is like about to start up soon.
It already kind of started already. It's already been started. It's just taking its time. But this guy, the one, I think his name is Kiwake, something like that. And basically, he, what was I about to say? Like he was at the very beginning, the very first episode, like with older Boruto.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
So and now hopefully we finally get to see where he's gonna come from. That's why I got excited for that.
Well, it looks like he's in that new organization. We just haven't seen him yet, so we're hoping we get to see him here soon.
What do you think of Inogene's combined Super Beast Scroll with his chakra sensoring?
I had a feeling he was going to do that.
Yeah, it was sooner or later, but it's kind of cool that now he's kind of taking both of his parents instead of just his dad.
Yeah.
That's basically what almost all of them are doing. They've just been taking what they all learn and use it to their own advantage.
Well, the one dude, I put his name in here, Kohan, the guy that was...
Wait. What?
That's his fucking name. Because we had the subtitles on, that's how it was spelled out, see?
Enos? What?
Son of a bitch.
What are you talking? I heard Gohan. I'm like,
I said Kohan.
Kohan? Oh, the one who was training him? Yeah. Wait, what about him?
Yeah, he was just like in disgust that his he didn't have the that he didn't use the same ability as his mom, like he wasn't his master's or.
Well, but it's like, do you really blame him though? It's like he's still a kid. It's like like we had like.
But he just seemed displeased that he favored his dad's ability than his mom's.
I mean, that's not really that.
But like, weird. Can you really blame him though? It's like his mom wasn't really teaching her chakras. It was like his dad was like, art scroll, like art jutsu kind of stuff, and it was just like there was a whole episode where he was like doubting himself, where his jutsu wasn't really working, and then there was like that whole journey with him and his dad. So
when he was like copying his B scrolls.
No,
he was just kind of like in doubt about his ability and what he wanted to do with it.
Oh.
So it wasn't really it wasn't working for him the way it should. And then they did this whole thing.
It was fine.
Yeah.
I just want to get. I just want them to. I mean, even though the arc already started, I just want them to start
getting to the
actually getting to the good. Yeah, the good stuff. Yes.
Like what the intro has been doing the entire series.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, no, damn it, we gotta see them grow up again.
It's gonna be a while before we get to that shit.
Yeah. It's sad, but it's very true. We always have to watch them grow up.
Well, yeah. I kind of hate myself for watching, always watching like sneak peeks of where the manga is at this moment, and I kind of know what's happening right now, and I'm just like, oh no.
Yeah, where like they tease you what's going on.
It's not that they tease it; it's where the story's going right now.
Yeah,
and I already hate myself for like actually taking a peek at it. I'm like, oh no, I already don't want to watch this anymore. Next.
Digimon. The episode's called "The New Continent."
Yeah, this one was actually really good. I was actually really happy with this one.
It's pretty much the same thing that's been happening with the last couple episodes. That you said, "Oh boy, here we go again, another fight." They can't catch a break.
Well, it has. Well, I mean, yeah, that's basically what every episode has come down to. But now I think it has come to the point where now these Digimon have developed they have made it normal that to just eat each other. All right, we'll get stronger by just eating each other. Now that seems to be the normal ways now, and they didn't show any of that shit in before the Devimon fight. They didn't show any of that at all.
Yeah, they didn't show really much of eating. It was more destroying, becoming stronger that way, and then just your traditional thing that we always saw the Digidescents do.
Did they ever show that in the original?
No.
Yeah, there was never no such thing about eating each other to get stronger.
If there was, it was probably towards the newer stuff.
Yeah,
I stopped after the fourth one with the Spirit Digi-Evolutions.
Yeah. They did get the one nerdy dude with the laptop. God, it's hard to keep track of everybody's name. That yeah, he was able to put the Digimon's like status inside the.
Oh no, not Joe. The kid with the laptop.
Oh shit.
Joe's the one that's training to become a doctor that has. Why am I drawing a blank on the name?
Come on, this is your show.
I know. I watched this from the beginning.
Oh my god, why am I
There's just
forgetting?
so many names.
There really is, and it's really hard to keep track of a lot of the names.
Yeah.
But the dude with the laptop, he did put all the Digimons into like a
into the Digivice with a new update, which is kind of cool, but it also kind of reminds you of Pokemon's
Pokédex.
Because it's like that's where all the information for the Pokemon are at.
Unfortunately, these two have so much similarities to each other that it can't help it.
Yeah. But see, that was the thing. It's like they aired around the same time. Pokemon just came out like a month ahead of time, I think.
I don't think it was even that much. No, I think it was like way before. Like Pokemon did come first.
Well, yeah, but you can't just make a show out of the blue within like a couple months or so, and then it's like all of a sudden, hey, here you go, and it just takes off like the way it did.
I don't think they started with a show. I literally just saw a video about it. It was a while back ago. They didn't start with a show. They started with like, oh my god. I think it was like they start. You know those Togomachis?
Yeah.
Digimon started with that, like a similar concept to those things.
Yeah.
That's how they started. Like I saw a video about this like a while back ago because it was interesting, and then that's where they got their start. But in terms of episode, yeah, I mean, big Digimon, all of them come together, destroy it. All right, moving on.
Get like some anime songs kick ass to hear.
What?
They get like some anime songs like a kick ass thing to hear. Honestly.
Yeah. And then Pateramon finally evolved into his holy Angelmon. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay. It was really the only easy one to actually remember, to be honest.
What do you mean the only easy one? We got Greymon and Garurumon.
Well, okay, besides like the favorite ones.
The only name I can remember is Taichi.
Yeah.
Because Because Tai Chi and
well, because they scream it every 10 seconds. Like when he goes into battle, Tai Chi. Like, okay.
Yeah, but this is like every anime by this point.
That is true.
What's next?
Next anime?
Yeah, what's next on the list?
The Day I Became a God.
So this one I saw bits and pieces.
Oh my god! So you have no idea what just happened then, do you?
Other than they were talking about removing the chip.
No, what has happened is that you know how about the 30 days?
Yeah,
that thing already happened. Like, and nothing happened.
The 30 days.
What it ended up being is about. It was basically referring to her world ending. That's what she like. That's what she at the end of the last episode. Like she actually explained that it's the 30 is end of my world, not everybody else's. She actually mistook that because she didn't know about the chip until like the very last minute.
Well, yeah, that's I remember that from the last episode. This one,
but yeah, it's already
everything that happened.
It's already past that 30-day nonsense, or well, I'm not gonna say nonsense, but that old stuff, and they're back at school.
Yeah,
and they've all been trying to find her with those missing posters.
But when they went back to school, they went back to school with the what you called Loki guy, the computer dude.
I mean, I thought it was Loki, but he's not Loki.
Yeah, like with them talking about like, or her talking about
at this point
and stuff. I was like,
at this point, we can now disregard all the gosh stuff because that was just all in her mind. Like, not that shit's that's done. Like, we can just disregard all that. Mr. Suzuki is when he came by to visit the characters because he all this time he was trying to remind them. It's like, hey, I know about Hina and everything. Like, what did you want to? And he
sticked with them for a while.
Because he kept trying to remind him, but he wasn't catching on. He wasn't like catching on. Like, he's like up to the very last minute, he didn't realize that he was actually trying to help him with Hina. It was very after they agreed to after Suzuki agreed to help him see Hina, seeing her condition kind of
heartbreaking.
It was a little heartbreaking. Oh my god, her condition.
That she went with cranium surgery to get the chip out.
Whatever they did to her procedure to make her that scared of men overall. Like,
well, that was like the thing that the nurse was like so like demanding of, is like she's so scared of men now.
Well, yeah. Now it makes me wonder, what did they do with that surgery that it has gotten her to this situation? Like, my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's just seeing her the way she is now compared to what she was a few episodes ago. It's just like, wow, what a turn of events.
Yeah. Let's see. There's Fire Force. This one actually.
Wait, you had nothing to say about it? I mean, I know.
I didn't really watch much of it.
Yeah, so. he was busy doing other stuff.
With that one in particular, I caught a couple of glimpses, but other than just hear what you guys had to say about it. It sucks that she's scared of men now, because it's like the first 10 episodes, 10, 8, 9 episodes.
Yeah.
It was just like her and the main character, just like this weird, strong bond between each other. Then it's like all of a sudden she's scared of him. Yeah. So it sucks.
Well, not just him, all men.
Well, but we've seen her with him
the most
this whole time and the most, and it's just like it's gonna be hard. It's like I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch it, but it's definitely gonna be hard to watch it.
He basically wants to take her back home and see if he can kind of somehow bring her back to normal in any way. But it ain't gonna be easy. It's gonna be dark.
It's gonna be really dark. Yeah.
You said Fire Force.
Yeah, this episode's called Signs Upheaval. I don't fucking know. I just copied and pasted, but this one was actually about their training.
Oh yes, their
and
training.
How they reach their
limit.
Yeah.
They basically
surpassing
after
limit.
All the torture they went through.
The hilarious torture.
The actual title of it though is just like, why?
All the torture they had to endure. And then like after
then it was like training starts now. Like I never said it was training, and they fucking lost their shit with him.
After like 5 hours of training, they were able to reach their limit and
essentially become Super Saiyan.
Basically, that's basically what it looked like.
But
just with fire.
It was the Series 2 finale.
Yes, it was. I'm already sad about it. My God.
Yeah.
You think this show goes on forever, but it doesn't.
You forget they need breaks.
Fucking breaks.
It's not like Naruto and Boruto where there's just infinite amount of fillers.
Yeah.
It was good. Sucks about the captain that died on the second company.
Fourth company.
Yeah.
It was the fourth company captain.
Yeah. That
he did not deserve
Shiro
that.
got to see
my God, whoever that white clad was, my God.
With the gold arm.
Yeah, the guy. You Mr. The Infinity.
All she was missing was the gyms at this point.
Yeah.
To be completely honest.
I mean, she made things flow. That's no damn sure. So.
Anything else with y'all too on that one?
No more. It was good seeing Cho, his little brother Cho again. So they're building up to something good,
and him not being a fucking mindless doll.
Yeah.
So now it's starting to look like a war between the Fire Force and the Evangelists. That's what it's starting to look like.
Well, we got to see the start of it when they went after the fourth captain.
Yeah, he's already dead.
Yeah.
Jesus.
But it's like also at the very end.
The ending teaser. What the fuck was that? Oh my God. I was shitting my pants.
Oh, the
Solar Moon.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's like it twitched and then we see the eye just kind of like rotating and then also just go straight.
That smile. They're setting up for something and I want to know what it is because they would not just throw that in there for no damn reason.
Yeah.
Like there has to be, they're building up to something.
And then not just that, the ending before that with the chick that can control minds.
But no, that was the same ending.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was literally she was discussing something about how the world, like everything is turning out the way it should be, like how the world is gonna turn out the way it should be, and then there was a scene that it went through the pipe and then it showed the moon.
Well, it's like she was getting crazy and the extremely strong dude that could just survive against anything. It almost looks like he's second guessing.
Pillar, so she's supposed to survive against anything.
Well, no, the black dude.
Oh, the Guardian.
Yeah, like he was standing outside the door while she was ranting, and it's like he seems like he's getting frustrated with her and kind of like starting to second guess. That's how I kind of felt about it.
Yeah.
Nah, something was going on with her, but we'll just have to wait now. And see what happens. Oh my God, that's gonna bug me though.
We'll just have to wait and see what happens.
Seeing that moon now is just gonna bug me because now I'm itching to know what the hell they're planning to do with it.
Next season in like 9 months, probably.
Oh my God, 9 months.
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to see in their training. I kind of want to see like in their new form, like what could they have done? I mean, I know they're just starting out,
well,
but
we just got a preview of it.
Yeah, but
we didn't really see Arthur's that much, but he did do some.
I mean, he reached that limit breaker moment also, but they both did. It's just that, yeah, we didn't really see what was his process going through all that. If we know him, it's probably night related.
Oh yeah.
Next up is How to Pick Up a Girl in a Dungeon. This episode's called Ultra Soul Decisive Battle.
Yes.
It was so good.
It was.
I'm a little disappointed that we didn't get to see the fight between the elf and Ace. Yeah. I was kind of disappointed on that. I was really wanting to see
that because I don't think it was really a battle to be shown, or really that's not the point of what was going on.
Well, we didn't really see any battle. Like we didn't see the battle of the half wolf and the Amazon. We just saw the ending of it.
Yeah, I know, but it just out of all the fights that was happening, that one could at least showed like something. Yeah. Come on, can you really blame me on that one though?
I don't blame you, but I'm just like, that's you. But she did fight Belle.
She did.
Well, yeah, because that was the whole point of the episode. Kind of like the two sides of humanity where they stand. Two sides of humanity where they stand on these monsters. Yeah. Belle represented this, and she represented this. And so Weene, literally being the middle, like literally being the middle, had to prove herself to eyes that.
Oh man, she
yeah, that was a little hard to watch.
Yeah, I mean, and she damn proved her point in a good way to get her mind straight. And yeah,
that's something I don't want to see again. That was too fucked up.
Really, too fucked up.
Well, I mean, like, fuck, I can handle her like ripping off her wing again, but like, no, seeing fingernails ripped off, no.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, something about seeing like fingernails getting ripped off.
God,
yeah.
No, we're gonna talk about it. I've seen already enough anime where deal fingernail, and I didn't know. Oh my god! Now you're making me. Oh god! Oh god! I'm thinking of one about a needle going inside. Oh my god! Now you're bringing it up. Oh my god! There we go.
Yeah.
Jesus.
We have dark minds.
Oh god! I feel it. I can now think about it. It's like right there.
They ghost. They ghost.
Shut up.
Anything to add on that episode from you two?
Not really.
Freaking Hermes. Oh my god.
Yeah, they named Hermes.
I hate that guy so much.
Because he was like, would y'all be willing to die?
Please.
The dwarf?
No,
Hermes.
The Hermes.
God Hermes with the hat.
Oh.
At the very end.
The ending, yeah. I forgot about that.
After all this shit, he's like, are you willing to die for me, please? I'm like, well, okay. I knew I should never trust the guy because he's always up to.
Yeah, right as soon as the Xenos got out of the city.
Well, his was like a lot worse though.
Yeah,
because everything that happened was because of him. So
yeah, that's true. Okay, there's Ruby. I didn't get the title name of that.
Do they even put titles on these?
I don't even know half the time. No, I couldn't swear they just go like chapter. To tell you the truth, I think they just put chapter or something.
Yeah,
I know it's like
think they
6.
just put volume. No, it's volumes a season, and they just put like chapter 8 or 9. That was 8.
Yeah.
No, that was 6.
That was 6. There was no way that would have been 8.
Actually, there is titles. This one is called Midnight.
Midnight.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So this episode was called Midnight.
Well, they don't put it on the episode. It's like on the show page.
Yeah,
they don't even put it on the episode. Okay, well,
this was a full Cinder episode.
Yeah, the Cinderella in the beginning, which was dead on, basically what it was.
Well, yeah, it really was.
Yeah, you had the 2 sisters and the mom being all fucked up and shit.
And little Cindy, oh my god, her name is Cinderella. Am I the only one now catching this on? I'm just now realizing this.
No. I kind of realized it at the beginning. I just didn't say anything.
I didn't want to accept it.
Really? So I'm the only one who just now caught on.
I didn't want to accept it, honestly.
Oh my god!
But come on, it's like with her name, it was eventually going to happen.
Yeah.
If it was
this was not something that people were going to predict. No.
Well, I mean, I'm just talking about like towards her name. It's like, you know, hey, I want to finally do a background story. Let's do this because her name is similar to this. It was already probably pre-planned, but it was there.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Well, they do so much dumb shit with that. With like all of season 1, you basically saw the Wolf Grimm, and you have the big bad wolf with Ruby, who looks like Little Red Riding Hood, basically. Yeah. I can't think of the others off the top of my head, but that's like the most.
Yeah, most of the shows just seem it is kind of based upon some fairy tales, most fairy tales.
Yeah. The attack on Atlas finally started.
Yes, it sure did.
Well,
hold on. we're skipping on something. That was like literally towards the end.
Well, yeah, but like it was mostly a Cinder episode. Like we saw like a good chunk of it with Cinder being trained by the one huntsman. I don't think we ever heard his name.
We never got a name.
Yeah.
So like we would have to do digging on that because the only other thing that happened was that they broadcasted saying something big was actually heading towards
the conversation with Oscar and
Yang.
No,
not Yang, the muscle dude who hates Oz because of his sister.
Yeah, well, there was that. It's like he was almost through to him until she showed up.
Well, he made him think about the what Salem is overall.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Give him like an ideology. Like, do you really think that following Salem is like any better than what I did? Is anyone annoyed with Emerald in a way? I'm kind of annoyed.
I'm getting a little annoyed because
I know
she's becoming like.
I know she likes Cinder. You know,
the ass kissing has gone a little bit too far.
It's basically what it is.
Yeah.
I know that she looks up to her and she likes her and all that. I get that, but like, oh my god,
I want more scenes with Neo. Damn it.
Everyone wants more scenes with Neo.
Yeah, but he's become like this over cocky guy.
Who are you talking about? Who are you talking about now?
Are you talking about the guy with the boots?
No.
The pink-haired mute girl with the umbrella.
Oh. I don't know why I was thinking something.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. Like I said, there's a lot of names to me keeping track of.
Yes, there's a lot of names.
Sorry, I don't think we're going to care about the Aesops. Fucking, they still think they're in the right with whenever like they put out the distress signal. Yang, John, and Ren did. Of course, that one Mohawk chick, fuck her. I don't give a fuck about her name.
Well, it's like she thinks that the journal is doing everything right and there's nothing wrong with what he's doing.
Well, it doesn't. At this point, I don't think it matters what the general is doing. Atlas. He realized Atlas is breached now. I don't think it matters at this point what he does.
He realized now with like Atlas getting attacked, and he had like we're fucked face.
Yeah,
on him. He was like, oh fuck.
So all of this delaying and all this talk, it feels like now useless.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know where it's heading, but I don't like it.
I feel like we're gonna lose Atlas, just like Beacon.
I would not be surprised.
Yeah, it's built up to that. The intro says to that. Everything that Salem has been doing, like she's prepared for an assault and she can win.
Yes, especially if everyone keeps bitching and complaining to each other. Yeah, she's gonna win.
Yeah.
I don't want Cinder to find Penny. Oh my god, I'll lose my mind again.
Well, I mean, she's off right now, so it's a matter of a race. But like, they got to prioritize which one they're going to do.
I think Aesop. I think they're gonna prioritize Atlas more. To be honest,
I think Winter's going to join John and them, because like she does give off like the vibe, like yeah, General, you're kind of fucked up, but yeah, I'm still.
Well, it's like she was kind of giving that off when he shot the councilman. Yeah, because it was kind of like she was like almost hesitated in a way.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Because it's like there's one more episode before they go on like a season break.
Yeah, there's one more, and then we go to break till
February.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
All right, that's all on Ruby.
Finally, the last season, Attack on Titan, has started.
The final season of Attack on Titan.
First episode's called The Other Side of the Sea.
So, right off the bat, this is 9 years after the last season. Or,
yeah.
I'll be right back. Okay. Not entirely 9 seasons because, during the time that we were with Aaron the Others, all of that was like 2 years. But they've started their plan. The Marleyans actually started their plans way before that. So overall, it's been like 9 years though.
Yeah.
So it's just crazy. And seeing Reiner with a beard now, oh my god.
He is tired of walls now. Like, just seeing one wall, he was like, I got PTSD now.
I got PTSD, yeah. We saw the new Jaw Titan. He looks pretty cool.
Yep, the upgraded the Cargo Titan looks pretty cool.
And the Cargo Titan with the machinery and the armor. Oh, my God.
Yep.
I do have to point out, I know for a fact that this new season was taken over by a new animation group.
Was it?
Yeah. The last 3 seasons were like they're entirely one, and then for some reason they had to switch over to another animation group. I do know about that. And right off the bat, the one thing I noticed was the designs of the Titans. I don't know if you even been watching.
I noticed a design difference with the Armor Titan. The Beast Titan.
They all look different though. Like they all had more of a CGI. Like if you actually to go back on the episode, they were all hand drawn. They were all mostly hand drawn except for like the Colossal Titan, which was mostly CGI. But now they have all switched over to like this. Like it's not that. Like, it's noticeable, but it's not like that distracting. Yeah. But they've all like now switched over to like a CGI look to them.
Yeah. I'm guessing they're putting Reiner's time up because the one cadet girl was talking about
Gabby?
Gabby. She wants to be the successor for
because
the Armor Titan.
It's gonna happen eventually because if I remember correctly, there's the Ymir curse. Anyone who possesses the power of a Titan gets the Ymir curse, and so like you only have like 14 years to live.
Yeah.
As soon as you possess the power, so it was gonna happen eventually. That's why they're candidates for the next Titan power.
They already found a replacement for the Beast Titan, someone named Colt.
Yeah. He's the successor, and then I think all those candidates were just whoever was best can be like whoever's next.
Yeah.
But yeah, she really wants to be the Armored Titan.
I think it's gonna be the blonde dude. To tell you the truth, like he was more focused on in the war.
I don't even think they're gonna get the chance.
Well, it's like if they chose anyone for the Armor Titan, I think it would be the blonde kid because he has like a lot of similarities to the Armor Titan.
Yeah.
Just like even towards just the character.
It would be cool to see a female Armored Titan though.
Yeah.
It would be cool.
So, honestly, I don't even think it's gonna get to that point because however Aaron and the others are gonna proceed, like, are going to continue on, and however this is even going to end, it's just going to determine how it ends. Because the manga's done, yeah, I know that the manga's already done, so it's just we're just now catching up to all that. Can't wait to see how it all ends.
Did they ever announce how many episodes the season's going to be?
No. They didn't know how many episodes there are. We just know it's the last one.
Yeah.
Episode wise, it was cool. Good.
The intro was very lackluster.
Yeah, the opening intro, I just did not feel really anything for it compared to the other ones.
Yeah, because the other ones is just like either it's super serious or it's a super serious battle.
Or it gets you into it. Yeah. It got me into it all the time, but this one is just like, I know.
Yeah. Anything else?
Not really. Like it was cool to see different kind of Titans finally.
Yeah,
but the only different one was the new Jaw Titan.
Well, but it was cool to see.
You mean the pawn ones?
Well,
the regulars.
Well, the regulars, and then the Titan with the tank on the back, and he had that metal.
He was a car Titan. He was already shown.
Well, in a trailer.
No, he was shown in the last season. Boy, how much do you remember?
The Cargo Titan? Is that what you're talking about?
The Cart Titan. With all that machinery, he was already shown.
Yeah, he was the one that saved Zeke from Levi.
I would have to go back and rewatch it.
Yeah, you need a recap, my guy. Well, no, the only new one shown was the Jaw Titan, and which already confirmed that Ymir is already dead because she was the last Jaw Titan.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all I got. I mean, that's all there is to it. Just a good starting episode for the season.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
I did like the World War II aesthetic of the war.
World War I.
Really, World War I?
Mm-hmm.
I get more of a World War II feeling.
It was more World War One because it did the whole no man land.
I think it was more World War II because of the battleships also.
There was battleships in World War One, wasn't there?
Well, it wasn't. World War One wasn't mostly naval. It was mostly ground.
Yeah.
So I guess it kind of had elements from both wars, but it wasn't like a major.
Okay, it was cool seeing a war like that.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to get too like correctness on history about what kind of war it was. But okay, moving on.
That's it for anime. We got The Mandalorian for TV shows.
Mando. That one hit hard. This episode kind of hit hard.
It did.
Yeah.
Especially
the new paint job.
Oh my god, Boba's
great. Yes.
Oh my god.
Boba's paint
How good
job.
it looked.
He looked good. It somehow eliminated his dad bod look, to tell you the truth.
It kind of did.
Yeah.
I don't know how they did that, but it did.
They're geniuses. Maybe because of the shots, they didn't really show it off that much.
Yeah.
It looked good overall. Bill Burr as an actor playing Mayfield. Oh my god, I love that actor. He's such a good comedian and all that. Have you seen some of his comedic work and stand-ups?
I don't think I have.
Oh my god,
I think I'd seen like a couple like small jokes, but that was about it.
Oh my god, you need to see some of them. They're freaking hilarious.
But it's like even like the whole episodes where he had to take off his helmet,
which is something he needs to quit bitching about, because you were telling me he was complaining about.
Yeah, there was like a rumor.
That he's leaving if he doesn't have more scenes with his face in it, and clearly he doesn't pay attention to the script because he's not allowed to take off his helmet. But now he's had one episode per season that he basically has his helmet off and someone else gets to see it.
I mean, but yeah, this is just like theory. Like, I'm not gonna say this is all facts. Like, this is just rumors from like the internet as usual, saying stuff about behind the scenes with Disney and the actors, saying all that. So.
I wouldn't even really mind if he started following the ways of the Mandalorian to current.
Yeah.
Because it's like the other three didn't wear their helmet unless they were in battle. So it's just like
the other three.
Boba, no,
whatever they were.
Bo-Katan's crew.
Yeah.
Oh.
They were the Owls? No, not the Owls.
Isn't Bo-Katan Clan Kree?
Yeah, Clan Kree.
So it's like I wouldn't even really doubt if they start going that route where he starts following like the new Mandalorian waves.
Yeah.
So,
but this was definitely more of the Mayfield character. Definitely, that's where it hit him the hardest. And what you guys think of the convoy attack? All that procedure. The convoy ambush.
It was alright, but I'm not going to say it's the best.
Yeah,
I think what tripped me up the most is when they were reaching the Empire. That the heroic music that was going in the background, even though it's still the Empire. I'm like, oh my god, I don't know how I feel about this.
Oh, I mean, shit, they didn't really do that for Inferno Squad, and thinking of Inferno Squad, also they did mention Operation Cinder.
Yes, the also controversial Operation Cinder from Battlefront 2. Because I kind of vaguely remember what it was about. It was like something about like destroying.
It was they went to a planet. Oh my god, what was this planet? I'm not even going to attempt to remember it. But Inferno Squad was meant to go get their trainer safe from
and like a scientist. When you're supposed to like a scientist or something like that.
It was like some scientist, yeah, and Operation Cinder was supposed to set an example for everybody who's still with the Empire that they burned down the planet, killing all residents.
Yeah. Basically another super weapon, but to an extreme.
But that shot.
What shot?
The shot from Boba's ship.
Oh, the seismic charge. And yes. One of the most iconic sounds.
Well, that and then the sniper shot from a ship too.
Yeah,
that was just
the Mayfield shot. Yeah, that was a good shot. I was actually happy about the science shot because we as soon as we both saw the TIE fighter, it was like, oh, you were like Mando on the gun, so I'm like, no, the the guns are literally forward. I don't think they go backwards. And then I said at the back of my head before he even showed, like, well, unless he uses a type of shot. Oh, okay, there we go.
Yeah,
there it is.
Like as soon as he said it, I was like, that would even be really cool to see. Like bring something back from episode 2 that we've never got to see since. And then of course he does it. So it was an overall good episode. And then the ending where Mando gives the exact same message that he gotten from
a nice little callback to season 1 finale.
Yeah.
Good. So I think it's gonna be the last episode, honestly. You say 2 or 3 more episodes. I think the next one.
I think at least 2.
I remember seeing the schedule, and I think there was like 9 planned episodes, I think.
So, and this was 8.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this might be.
I thought this was 7.
No, this was 8. It was because it was literally, like, I literally went back to season 1. It was 9 episodes. This one, 8 episodes.
Yeah.
You can go ahead and look, but I'm pretty sure
season 1 was 8.
I thought it was 9.
No, it was 8.
Well, then, yeah, okay, 7, but then we're getting to 8 here then.
Yeah. That's why I was confused, because I was like, I remember.
Okay, so this may or may not be the last episode.
We'll find out.
Yeah, we'll find out. But it's starting to look like assemble the team. Gotta get Bo-Katan back because, Mando knows who Moff Gideon, and she's looking for him because of the Darksaber. Maybe get Ahsoka around. I don't know. Maybe. But I do know that Disney already confirmed an Ahsoka spinoff.
Yeah.
They already confirmed that shit off, which is fantastic. Can't wait for that shit.
And there's a lot more Star Wars comes
Disney
out
showed off some under Investor Day. That's what they called it, Investor Day. They showed off so many trailers and announcements. It was crazy. I don't know if you even saw any of that.
No, I didn't see any of it.
They showed off like 8, 9 Marvel trailers or projects and all kinds of just the Star Wars. Like they already showed the Bat. You remember the Bad Batch?
Yeah. They
already showed that trailer for that. Their own series and all that. The Obi-Wan, which confirmed Hayden, the actor, reprising his role as Vader. They already confirmed that. And the actor remember that the actor of Rogue One was the Galen Erso's love interest by the end.
Oh yeah,
he's getting his own show.
And then we're getting also Red Squadron or something. What was it called? Something Squadron.
I'm sorry.
There was another movie called like Something Squadron.
A movie.
I don't remember this.
Well, I'm not gonna remember because I don't remember seeing all the announcements, so I'm not gonna remember all of them.
I saw an article on it. Let me find the article real quick.
Goodness.
Damn.
It was called Rogue Squadron.
I did remember seeing the trailer for like the Marvel What If.
Oh, the What If trailer? Oh my god.
Yeah, I did see that trailer.
I thought it was kind of cool. It was gonna be animation.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that one did come by surprise.
Marvel is definitely coming back with their animation.
And I'm surprised you did not hear about the Falcon and Winter Soldier trailer. They already showed that off.
Nah.
Yeah, they showed that off.
Yeah, I shared that in the group. Because there was an article for it.
And the second WandaVision trailer, which also looks fantastic. And the Loki trailer. Oh my god. The Loki
I would have to go see that one.
You did not see the Loki? Oh my god.
Not yet.
It looks good too. They all look good. They just gotta now. Well, it's not that they have to do it. It's they've shown enough. Now they have to. What is the word I'm trying to think of? They now have to. Now that they've shown it out, now they have to hold their promises. I'm not gonna say promises. They have to hold up their end that they will be good.
Yeah.
Man, it was hard to find a word for that. Words hard. Anything on Mando that I'm trying to remember? No.
Overall, this one was just a really good episode.
Yeah.
And last but not least,
that's it for everything.
So before games, movies, Spider-Man 3 finally got announced.
Yeah, I still have not seen this trailer.
No, there's no trailer. They finally announced it.
Well, wasn't there like a? Didn't you say it was like some Spanish version of it that got leaked?
Yeah, like there was a Spanish trailer leak, and Sony had to take it down immediately.
Yeah,
because it did kind of like confirm what they've been working on. And then on the Game Awards, when Tom Holland was talking, he was like on the set of Spider-Man 3, so it's like more confirmation right there that's already being worked on.
Like what's good about this is that there was rumors of the actor that did Doc Ock in Spider-Man 2 is coming. Electro's coming back, but he's going to have like a whole new look to him.
Well, he's been confirmed a while back, but MJ's Kirsten Dunst, I think
she's coming back.
Yeah, she's also coming back. All these characters and the Daredevil actor supposedly appearing. All these actors going to be in this movie. So it's crazy because now it makes me kind of scared because you're introducing all these characters, which hopefully are true. But now it makes me scared. It's like, you can with this many characters, you can mess it up easily. Mm-hmm. Avengers make it work. They made that shit work beautifully. But there's still so many things that can go wrong if you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, this will be the first time of actually having that many people for Spider-Man. So we'll see what happens. Unfortunately, we just have to trust Marvel and Sony working together.
Well, any movies you guys seen? Because I haven't seen.
I know I told you I would watch the Naruto last movie, but I did not. I was like on deathbed all week, basically. To where like I get home from my shift of work and then I just go fucking to bed and I wake up, go straight back to work. And I just be like, I'm dying. Help.
Oh. My life is pain.
I think it's on Hulu.
If it is, I'll watch it. I know I gave you back the disc. I didn't want to keep it any longer than.
I think it is.
I knew where it was at.
Yeah.
Well, any other movies? No other movies. You, Brian?
No, that was like the main one I wanted to announce because.
Well, then honestly, besides movies, we were going to talk about Cyberpunk.
Yes.
So I haven't got that far into it. Like I just started on Act 1.
We're both on the start of. Well, I'm a little bit farther now. We're both on Act 2. I only did like one-ish mission because like I'm still halfway through that mission.
So far, story is amazing.
It's beautiful.
I like the story.
Well, so I know Ghost chose Nomad.
I chose Nomad.
I chose Street Kid.
In terms of the way you start the game, yeah, it's gonna be different, and how you interact with people is gonna be different. But overall, I'm talking about the overall story and where it's heading.
Well, yeah, but I was just curious on overall.
Me and him said we're going to play through it on all 3 starting options.
I'm only going to do 2.
Were you?
Yeah, I'm only going to do 2. I don't know if I want to do
fucking
3.
Weak sauce, man.
I don't know if I want to do 3 characters.
Fucking boo.
I'm still thinking about Destiny, okay?
Fuck Destiny.
I'm not done with Destiny,
We're not
man.
getting content for that for a while.
What do you mean? They're literally going to have like their Christmas stuff going around here soon here. Don't you look at me like that. What are you looking at me like that for?
And we just got the Hawkmoon too, so
yeah,
I'm going to enjoy that for a little bit.
I'll do that another time. Everything else don't matter. Cyberpunk.
And I still need to do the raid, so I still need to work on that.
I still need to do the raid. I'm not in a rush for it. I'm going to wait till it's crossplay.
Oh my god, this is way too. But
I'm going to finish Cyberpunk. Do this together.
I'm going to finish Cyberpunk first.
You can.
I'm going to finish Cyberpunk first, but like, there's still going.
I am not going to finish Cyberpunk anytime soon. I spent fucking the last 24 hours on this game doing side quests, and I am not even halfway done.
Oh, I know. There's like
there's 20 acts or something like that.
What?
How many acts is it supposed to be?
No.
Like,
no.
People have posted the campaign being about 20 to 30 hours long.
Yeah.
But everything else is like over 100 hours of gameplay.
Yeah.
So, even if you beat the campaign, there's still plenty to do.
So much for you to do.
Yeah. I surprised the shit out of you when I told you what my street cred was this morning.
Yeah, you were like at street cred 25.
When I started, I was at like a 25. When I got off today to come over here, I was at 31.
Oh my god! And that's showing you doing the side gigs, right? Oh my god!
That's me only doing the side gigs.
So you've barely even progressed the story.
I decided to progress the story because like now if I look at the missions, even though I am a high level, they still say very difficult, like very high difficulty.
Yeah.
And I tried to do them, and even though I've upgraded my character to be a full-on stealth guy, I basically still can't do anything because, like, the thing with stealth, if they have the skull in their heads, I can't do a stealth kill on them. Even with my abilities, it still is close to impossible. So I got to progress the story and get some more levels. But I did all the side quests I can do right now.
But yeah, besides being a good game so far and good story, and you're going to experience them soon. All the bugs and glitches.
My favorite one today is I was driving. I forgot where I was going, but I was driving on my motorcycle, and then out of nowhere, my dude just fucking T-posed on top of the seat. I don't know why I did that, but whenever he was doing that, I was like, "Bow down, mortals! I am your god now." I will say this that I hate about Cyberpunk. I won't go on saying it's the best game ever. I fucking hate, and you and me have had this problem too, that every time I get better armor, I look like a male stripper.
Oh my god! You have like
like I even noticed that for like I was putting on a jacket and like the shirt just disappears.
Yeah, there's a lot of bugs and clothing problems.
The main thing I do hate is like there was a point where I looked like a badass fucking ninja thing where I had a mask on and everything, and I got this shirt. This shirt, I don't remember what the fuck this shirt was called, but it was a crop top, pinkish, bluish thing, and I just looked strange with like tactical samurai stuff, and then bam, I got like this crop top on.
I just found out recently that you can upgrade the gear to make it stronger.
So. Yeah, but I don't want to waste crafting materials this early.
Yeah, but you can always how much you're looting, you can always disassemble then always get a shit ton of back.
Yeah, which I'm doing now.
Yeah, we're just gonna tell you this now. Don't worry about selling for money.
God,
disassemble everything.
Yeah, the only time you should really worried about money is the early side quest when you have to pay back Victor. That did take a huge stab at me whenever I had to pay that back. I wanted to pay that back as early as possible, just to get that out of the way.
Yeah. Well, like, where I'm at, I just saved the chick for Street Kid, and then
the beginning.
Yeah.
Oh, then I have no idea what it is. I don't know what the Street Kid.
Well, so with Street Kid, what happens is that when you meet up with the guy after you try to steal a car, you have to go and save this chick from an apartment.
Are you talking about Jackie? Because we're all the same person. Jackie? Are you talking about him?
Lil Bun?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jackie. Okay.
Yeah, so when you meet up with Jackie...
well, no matter what, like, your intro is going to be different, but, like, when you do that whole fucking cool-ass, that I still wish is interactive, cutscene of, like, getting you to your point now, when you get to the point where you got to save the chick from the ice bath, that's pretty much where everybody comes together.
Yeah, well, it's like, after I did that, that's where I kind of had to stop it, because it was, like, almost midnight. And
it does.
I still had to get some sleep for work, so I had to stop there. So I'm at my apartment, and I got to meet back up with Jackie and head over to where I got to head over, so.
It will eat up your time. Well,
so did Destiny.
How long has it been out? 3 days?
Yeah.
Since Thursday, yes.
Yeah, I wasn't able to play it the first day because, like, Steam crashed on it, and when Steam crashed, I was like, fuck this, I'm going to bed. And then I didn't have... Wait, did I have work that day? No, I had to have, because I went to work that day. I came home from work, and I fucking clocked in 12 hours without getting up. I was like... As soon as I looked at the time, it was like fucking 1 in the morning. I was like, damn, I didn't eat. I didn't go to the bathroom. I didn't get a drink. I feel fine, but I need nourishment. Damn it. Get me food.
Well, you're just straight gaming until like 1 o'clock in the morning.
I lost track of time, honestly. And it's been years since I had a game like that. Like yesterday and today, I was just like, damn, this is great. And like when I was supposed to come over here, you told me a certain time, and I was just playing like, whatever, I'll just play a little bit. I was playing. Looked down at the clock in mid-mission. I was like, oh, shit, I'm fucking 15 minutes late.
Well, I was on my way home, so
yeah,
it wasn't too bad. So, but, yeah, overall, just from what I played, I actually enjoy it. I'm not going to say it's great,
like,
but
we're going to talk about this later, depending on how much progress we've all made.
I'm not going to make that much progress.
Well, not if you do all the side stuff. If you go straight campaign and then the side stuff.
I am going to make...
Nah, I can't do that. That's just not me.
Unfortunately, you and me are the same where we want to do every little thing as we progress.
I want to get... I always... Any RPG, I always want to get as overpowered as possible for the campaign.
I was talking to a few coworkers about this on Cyberpunk. It almost has like that Borderlands Division kind of feel to it.
I don't know where this comes from.
I don't know where that
comes. Like towards the
maybe
weapon
on consoles it looks like that, but on my PC it looks
I'm not talking about
beautiful.
the way it looks. I'm not talking about the way it looks. I'm talking about the way it feels.
Oh, the way
with
it feels?
the weapons and stuff like that. It's just like
it reminds me of that Deus Ex game years ago. I fucking played. I don't remember what it was called. I know it was like Deus Ex Machina or something.
I think that's what it was called.
Yeah, the style of the menus and the way you loot reminds me of that. Yeah. I am getting kind of annoyed with my mouse wheel glitching sometimes whenever I'm looting because I have started to experience this with my conversation where I'm like I have to scroll my mouse wheel to select different conversations or items and bodies, and sometimes it just goes back to the top and I gotta fucking back up and go back to it to reuse my mouse wheel.
No, the most annoying glitch for me so far is sounds getting cut off and voice lines getting cut off.
I've not gotten to that.
It's kind of annoying, especially because it just takes you out of the immersion a little bit. I'm just like...
Yeah, I haven't ran into any problems yet.
Yeah, because you barely played.
You basically just started.
Well, yeah, but...
The earliest glitch I know that happens to people is the mission you're on is when you walk back to your car, the elevator doors don't open, but you and Jackie just walk through the elevator doors like you're basically walking through a wall. That's the earliest glitch I've heard about.
Yeah, we'll see if it happens when I get on.
Hopefully, CD Projekt Red can hopefully bring out a patch as soon as possible. But
some of the glitches have confused me. Like there was a time where I was talking to Jackie and he was eating chopsticks and the chopsticks still was in his hand, but then there was another pair just frozen. I was just staring at it like, is it gonna do something? And then like he asked me a question. I was like, what the fuck did you say? Like, oh,
I've seen like phones midair.
Yeah, well, this is just like a normal RPG style thing where I was leaving with this guy named the Preacher, and this guy just stood in front of my car as we're driving off. Yeah, it's like that's just like almost like a normal computer thing, but it's just like, wow. Yeah.
I do feel bad. Whoever's playing this on PS4 and last gen, I do feel bad for you guys because I've seen the reports and footage of that shit. It's not looking fun.
We just watched a video on how that shit looks.
That should not be happening at all whatsoever.
And we can't really say much. You can, but me and you, we're fine on that because we both play on PC.
Yeah, it's like I'm starting to build my PC deal, which I still need to ask you about Assassin's Creed Valhalla, so I can still get that.
What do you mean?
It's not on Steam or anything.
It's on fucking Ubisoft launcher. That's a whole thing.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna talk about the game rewards if we're done with Cyberpunk.
Yeah, I'm good.
I don't know if you had anything else, Brian.
No.
I want to say what I've said the last 4 years of Game Awards. Fuck them.
Yeah.
I have not watched the last 4 years of Game Awards. I watched a recap of it, and I still am hazy about it. I know Last of Us was the most paid game to get awards because I don't agree with a lot of the rewards that they did.
No,
like Abby got the best voice actor. Last of Us 2 got best game. I don't fucking remember what else was there. There was a few announcements. Best action. Fuck. Okay. You got Doom Eternal, and you're saying Last of Us 2 is best action. Okay.
Yeah. No, Doom should have got that one.
Yeah. Doom will make you rock hard all the way through. That's what it did with me. I was fucking the death metal came on, I was like, yeah.
Well, the death metal ripping demons apart, stabbing them, and all that other stuff. It was just like, come on, it's like you can't beat this.
The glory kills. You finally get to fight the icon of sin, and I'm like, and all the fight with a marauder alone. You cannot tell me that is fucking not grand action fighting.
Yeah.
So fuck the Game Awards on that. That's wrong. That Doom did not get best action.
Yeah, and then if anyone plays Among Us, they released a new map. Well, like it looked cool, but
it's the same thing.
I haven't played it since.
Well, you know, Among Us is still very relevant and popular right now. So yeah, of course, a lot of people gonna care.
I play Among Us just to have a safe game with my buddy White because his fucking internet's the ass of ass. And which he can prove that now since he got banned from Destiny for having shit internet.
That's funny. I'm sorry. That's just funny.
Yeah.
Why did you get banned? My internet.
Honestly,
skipping too much.
Honestly, besides the awards, the only thing I really remember was Sephiroth finally coming to Smash. That was the biggest surprise.
Master Chief got confirmed.
Master Chief in Fortnite. And Michonne Enduro also on Fortnite. And then, really, like, besides the game announcements, like, I didn't really, like, Back 4 Blood, I am excited for. The Left 4 Dead.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
The Left 4 Dead successor, basically.
20-foot zombie.
The first alpha is coming December 17th, and I am signing up for that shit.
Yeah. Like, I'm excited for that.
Fucking zombie.
I've been missing a good zombie game for a while. The new Mass Effect game actually got announced.
Yeah. Yeah, they said Mass Effect is continuing.
But as obvious, it was going to be...
After the last one, I'm sorry.
I still can't beat the last one because, like, for some weird reason, I've done this 3 times where, like, I get to a certain point in the game, my game crashes. I can't get through the door, and it's the same fucking area. And I've done this so many times. Like, I've deleted the character because that's what the internet says to do, and then remake it, go do it again. It was like, as soon as I get there, fucking crash. Like, whatever. I'm never going to finish Andromeda.
Well, it's after, like, I couldn't get into it, but I watched all the stuff about it. After the last one, I'm sorry. I have no hopes for this next one.
I mean, you got to be excited for the Mass Effect trilogy thing, the remaster.
Well, yeah, no, that was actually pretty cool to hear. Yeah. So.
And I bet you got excited for the Callisto Protocol. Because remember how it gave us Dead Space vibes?
Yeah. Dude.
Because the creators are actually making that game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's still the same creators of Dead Space, but it's like a prison. And you're like fighting through a prison and trying to escape. So it actually looks really good.
Yeah, other than those games where we just said there was really nothing that caught my attention.
Yeah.
As far as I know, apparently it's getting a lot of hate based upon the opening part of it. For when they announced the voice actor award, they had the chick who did Captain Marvel, and apparently that's an automatic downvote for videos.
Brie Larson.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still remember Brie Larson still not being okay in a lot of people's eyes. I don't remember why, but people just don't seem to like her.
I don't fucking remember, and
I don't even know
honestly,
what's going on with all that. So
I don't care.
You don't remember? There's a lot of people that don't really care about Brie Larson.
Well, if you don't care about her as a person or an actor, then that's whatever.
I don't know what it is, but
if she said something in particular, I don't know what she said because
I don't remember exactly what it is they hate about her, but I just know that they do not like. Almost nobody likes her, and yeah, I'm not gonna get into it.
I don't think anyone wants to. And then the rewards of Game of the Year.
I mean, we already said it.
Yeah.
I think it should have been Final Fantasy. That game only got 2 awards. There was good rewards. It got, but I think that one should have been Game of the Year. That's just me.
I'm sticking with Doom Eternal. That game, it makes you a man.
It makes you a man.
That's your excuse.
It's a fun game. When I was playing, I played on Was not Nightmare. I think I was playing on was it Nightmare? I think Ultra Nightmare is the hardest. I was playing on the second hardest difficulty, and I was like enjoying it. I 100% it. I did look up a guide while I was playing it just because I was like, I want everything my first playthrough, and that's what I did.
You noob.
Fuck you.
Only noobs use.
Well, for the collectibles, but
for everything, you don't need it.
For Doom, some of those jumps were bullshit.
Yeah, I know. Because I found a lot of them on my own without a guide.
That's you. I'm lazy.
Well, obviously.
I don't have the fucking time. I have the time for Cyberpunk. That has my time.
Well, then you have time.
Yeah, now I do.
Well, you had time even when it first came out.
What, Cyberpunk?
No, Doom. Because there was nothing major going on with Doom.
Is Doom before COVID?
I think it was.
No, it was during COVID.
Yeah, it was before COVID, so fuck you. I was busy.
With what?
No, I think it was during.
I don't know. That's my excuse.
Whatever you say, bro. I don't know what to tell you.
No, it was during COVID.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Shit.
So you have no excuse about it.
Gears.
I'll just use Gears. I'll use Gears.
Well, besides that, anything on the Game Awards besides what we just talked about?
Just other than I'm a little frustrated and annoyed that Master Chief is part of Fortnite now.
So is Kratos.
Yeah, I heard about that.
You can keep complaining all you want, but Epic seems to be able to get all these characters whenever they feel like, and that's exactly what they're showcasing.
Mortal Kombat's next.
So you can complain.
If they can get Master Chief, it's gonna be Gears next. Watch.
I mean, the only reason why they got Master Chief is because Halo's coming out.
Yeah. Well, Gears 6 will be hopefully coming out next year, if not the year after.
Well, definitely not next year because next year is Halo. Halo's confirmed for the fall 2021.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens on that one.
Which 343 finally announced what you get for getting max rank for Halo 5. No one's happy.
What?
You get, you know how the armor system works? It's a shader system now, right?
Yeah, with Destiny, like.
The shader colors for 152 for Halo 5 Guardians is all white, black stripes, not stripes, a black line somewhere, I forgot where, and a red line somewhere else. But you're mostly white. That's your reward for reaching 152.
Sounds so pathetic.
It is.
Hey, are you happy you wasted your life on this now?
Yeah.
I mean, I would have taken I would have even taken a rainbow color over that nonsense.
Well,
hell, even a solid color.
Huh?
So even a solid color.
Well, they did show off some of the armors in armor colors. One of the armor colors looked like a straight up Mass Effect color scheme. One of them was just solid black with a red arm.
Yeah. Are they actually keeping up with what they said for the customization for multiplayer?
We don't know. I can send you a video. I don't know if I still have this. I gotta still have it of what the armor looks like, what some of the weapons look like, and one concept art for the map that they have.
Yeah, I know it was just rumored, but I'm really hoping 343 sticks with what they said about the multiplayer matchup or multiplayer armor make, where it was going to be Halo Reach but 10 times better.
Yeah, we don't know anything about that.
So I'm really hoping they stick with that because
there is an article, but I don't want to fucking read it because people have tried to dumb down this article and they've dumbed it down to 30 minutes of reading. Normally you'll take an hour to read it, but fuck that.
Well, that's if you want to read every little inch of it. So
yeah, I got nothing else for this week. You?
Nope.
That's really about it.
You guys want to close out?
Yeah.
No, we're gonna blabber on for the rest of our lives and never end the show.
Well, what time we at?
9:25.
basically. That's a good place to stop at.
Yeah, it's just a little bit underneath average. So, I'm good. I felt like I needed to sneeze, but I didn't.
Are we having problems closing out? I feel like
I was about to sneeze, damn it.
Well, at the same time, we're making sure you're done.
Yeah. I'm done. I'm just.
Well, you got to confirm it, Mister. I don't want to do a fucking intro.
Yeah, Mr. Guy that doesn't introduce me.
I want. When have we never gone left?
You went to my right here. You're not gonna say.
You said to my right here last week.
Yeah, and then I said to my other right on the other side.
He did.
That is true.
So I win, you lose.
Here's how I win. I'm right, you're wrong.
No, because
all
you're
right,
never
we're not
right.
playing this game. I already know where you're going with that.
Give me a coin. We'll flip for this. Who's right?
Oh, what?
Yeah, we'll flip.
A flip.
Yeah. Heads I win, tails you lose.
Oh my god, I don't have any fucking king chains on me.
All right.
Why, you got chains?
No.
Good thing you didn't catch on what I said. But this is GLW Perimeter. I'm Weekly's Death. And to my left.
This is Ghost Blade.
And to my right.
This is Lino, and as always, stay nerdy.